There's been several key changes in the policing landscape that I've witnessed over the last couple years. First and foremost, many law enforcement agencies are moving towards an intelligence-led policing model. They're adopting that as their service delivery model. And what that means is it incorporates using analytics to get ahead of issues, identifying them in advance, providing management with actionable reports and intelligence reports that then can result in significant reductions in addressing crime problem areas or implementing strategies with an immediate net effect. But the driving force behind that is analytics and the ability to data mine and examine data warehouse repositories in order to identify where those issues are ahead of the curve. So from the Vancouver PD perspective, we've adopted an intelligence-led policing model, and we run CompStat at the Vancouver Police every 28 days. We run CompStat inspections, which create a higher degree of accountability from senior management right down to the patrol officer, and that accountability is on every aspect and every facet of the organization. But integral to that is an ability to know what's happening in a very timely manner. In the past, being able to find out what's happening on a 28-day cycle would be technologically prohibitive. With the evolution of technology and the advent of data warehouses, that's now become a reality. So for example, I mentioned our mapping capacity, where we have that updated every 24 hours, where we can see where crime is evolving, and that's shortly going to be shifted to 3 times a day updates available to patrol members. This is all being fed from a central data warehouse. Now, VPD pioneered the creation of this data warehouse, where we collect all the police records, police reports, and police intelligence files from the entire province of British Columbia. We're in the enviable position of being one of the few police departments I know of globally that has the capacity to pull in and that massive volume of data, centrally house it, and then strap on analytic modules that allows you to data mine and drill down into the information to find those relationships, those causal linkages, and figure out where the trends are moving and developing. After looking at some of the shortcomings in law enforcement and sharing multi-jurisdictional information, we then offered up this analytic capacity at a provincial level to every municipal police department in the province. We call our system CRIME, the Consolidated Records Intelligence Mining Environment, and currently almost every municipal police department in the metro region is on it, as well as on the capital region in Victoria. I have Victoria Police, Saanich Police, and it's growing exponentially as we start signing on more municipal agencies. And it's simply, they're allowed to connect into the infrastructure and do province-wide analysis. So they can either look at their own area of responsibility, tap into the IBM software that is the core back-end to the data mining capacity, such as i2, Cognos tools, those sorts of things that allow you to actually drill into the information and find those trends and find those interrelationships. And it empowers those organizations to conduct their own analysis at a multi-jurisdictional level. And this concept has really taken off. It's a novel concept because traditionally law enforcement's been very siloed, very insular, and there's been a lot of barriers, a lot of systemic barriers to information sharing and exchanging. And I see the evolution in the province of British Columbia. We've been making leaps and strides in addressing that. And the crime system is one of those driving forces that helps facilitate information sharing, exchanging, and cross-collaboration on investigations at a multi-jurisdictional. There's no hiding of information and coveting information and siloing it. It's all pushed out to everyone to conduct their own independent analysis and look at the greater issues.